Hey guys, Dr. Macy's here. Welcome back to some more of our Northern Illinois Huskies Dynasty. We are in the conference championship. This is the last season. It'll give me about we'll run up with the episodes all the way up to the next release, but that allows me to edit and go through. We are number one, Northern Illinois, at our first crack at some actual conference hardware. So we have Oregon here. We've already done recruiting. You don't have to worry about this. It's this year or never at this point. And that also means that, of course, we're going to be playing a lot of our young guys and our better players. The best player is at corner, the 93 overall, 96 speed. They're going to be led by Julian Sayin, quarterback, senior out of Carlsbad, California. An 80 overall. This is going to be a complete fight. But at halfback, not great speed as their number one receiver, but their number two and number three do have some good speed, especially a Tremaine Smith there. A lot of speed out of the tight end. Still a very good line with only two with a 90 and above. It's really just going to be the defense. Daryl Smalls, an 89 overall freshman red shirt. Jesus, that is going to be a lot to deal with on this defense. Good speed at the middle linebacker position. This is going to be a hard game. Hard game. We are going to get this going. This is for the Big Ten championship and for a bye week going into the college football playoffs. If we win this, we'll of course be in the college football playoffs. We'll have to play in the first round, but if we win this, we'll get the bye, and then Oregon might be looking for getting bounced out. But I think they'll still be in. I think they'll still be top 10 even with a loss here. This is conference championship. We're kind of just switching back and forth. So we will see. Here we are. I believe this is in Indianapolis, if I'm not mistaken. I saw the big windows. Lucas Oil Stadium. Yes, it is. I really like their white with yellow helmets, Oregon. We'll see it. Taking on the Ducks. Can the Husky go duck hunting and get us a win here? Yes, bad trope. I know, but it happens. Here we go. We're going to return it. And it's going to start with Escalante at the 1. Bring it up. I had a seam there. Maybe a little bit less of a seam. And we'll see how this goes. Ricky Roussel will be out here. But also, we are going to see a shocker. Defensive tackle. We have a menace, but also some good speed at linebacker against this Oregon team. And that is a early throw. I don't know how we get off. Let's check out of this. Lane might be open on this. Depending. He is. And it's going to be caught because he's lined up against a linebacker in lane with the big play. That's a big strike for this Huskies offense. I saw the matchup. And we changed into that. It was a great one. A good strike over the middle. Williams cannot contain the speed of Lane. That might actually be a safety and not a linebacker. It might be a linebacker. Numbers are kind of weird. All right, let's get off to this Oregon offense. Let's see if they're going to take it out. And they are going to be ballsy and take it out. Good move. They'll start from the 16. It's Oregon offense. The speed is out there on the outside, but also some good O-line and going to be difficult to deal with this. The speed of Smith could be an issue on the right side. Smith being number 6 there. We have to make sure we're not in such a coverage that we allow him to get behind us. Otherwise, it could be a bad day for all of us. Good run. Lieber is going to take a lot of carries probably today. I saw it. Big hits. Big hit by, I think that's Newcomb. Number 1. Or number 0, I should say. A lot of traffic, and he gets through that. Let's show a Tampa 2 nickel blitz here, or nickel blitz. Nickel look. Wow. A-gap blitz look. And that's going to be tipped away by block. That probably should have been stacked towards the right. The defensive tackle is going to be an issue, I think. I might give this to Justice Whitaker, depending. Russo's just going to take it. We'll just go down. What a cut by Mentor. Working upfield for the first down. He took a massive hit, though. We're to go with that ball. You would likely play Texas if we win this game. Good ball. Short play. Ricky Rousseau getting this done. Butcher's going to check in. And Lane's just going to go down and get the first down. There's no reason to take a massive hit there. Butcher doesn't have the shiftiness of Mentor. We have to keep that in mind. There it is. Good play. And Butcher, first down. They wanted to be a little aggressive, and we got them on that blitz look. Jeez. Has to be quickly over the middle. I saw that the last second. One-on-one coverage. I wanted to give Whitaker a chance to win that. Because it's still 3 points. Someone take him down. It's a bit of a risk, but I think Vallejo can handle that speed. What a catch by Smith. You got to give him credit for that one. Just go up, high points the football. Safety all over him there. Marable just cannot make the play. Having stunts in next year's game is going to be so much fun. Okay. He has nothing but room on that left side. Well, Dave Sanders is down. And that looks like it went off the hands of Jung, or maybe off the helmet. We might have to just not have him in the game. A nice pitch It's a nice edge block. There's supposed to be deconfliction, but not able to get out of the damn. Let's go, Chestnut. Big gain. Big first down. Bro, that defensive tackle is a menace in the middle, bro. I feel like we have to get the ball out so fast. Get the first down, go out of bounds. Blitz. Get the lane. Let's go, mentor. Big gain there. Good blocking on the left side. It's not there. No one's open. A little quick juke by Gallegos. We'll take it. Just go down, my guy. Just go down. Bro, both of these defensive tackles are a menace to get through, bro. See if we can get them biting on this. Let's go. What a dot by Rousseau. Put it in the corner where only he can make a play. What a ball. That was a absolute dot. Comes out of his pass, out of his route, at the top of his route. Okay, this is an interesting formation. And Lieber dropped that football. That was magnificent coverage. Showing A-gap blitz into Tampa 2 look. Wow, look at that spin move. Freaking Lieber got through all of that. I felt like I had him bottled up, but I guess not. Okay, I should not have flipped that. Bale just right down, splitting where I should have a 3 deep zone. Just okay then. Ooh, Gallegos here. We'll take a timeout here. Type of look. This is a touchdown type of look right here. Bro, that corner is so fast. Bro, what? There's no way he fumbled that football. Bro, he's clearly down. And the clock keeps going because of silliness. He got him beat. Let's go. Justice Whitaker. We knew it was an end zone shot there. We knew it was going to be. That's going to make it 24-14 going into the half. Justice Whitaker. The man's speed is out there. It's been a matchup day. It's been a matchup day when it comes to the passing game. Western Kentucky over Jacksonville State. Oregon State over Boise State by 2. That's an interesting one. West Virginia over Utah by 4. And it's picked off! Gibson! Go to the end zone! Don't go the other way! Go to the end zone! I'm looking at the ticker. I'm rushing the passer. And Deshaun Gibson gets the costly mistake from this Oregon defense. Give me that bone, and we will return that. They keep on wanting to take it out and take it out and take it out, and I can't blame them. You kind of need to at this point. Ooh, what a move by Lieber. Up the middle, and block is there to stop. We just got to make it difficult. We have to make it difficult for them to do anything. So there's Western Kentucky over Jacksonville. Look at the other games in the ticker. Oregon State over 2 people on that. And there's West Virginia over Utah. That was an interesting one. Look at all those scores. After this, a couple of shockers there. Come on. And that is actually way overthrown. All right, here is Mentor checking back in. It looks like he is completely back to health. Good one here. Good run. We're getting some good running from him the last couple of weeks. That defensive tackle is a menace. Ooh, and they'll say he reached the football over. Oh, the one good block we have in the center. You get that first down. Which has been a good change of pace when Mentor hasn't been doing what we need him to. And that's a off the mark throw by Rousseau. What a play. All right, here's Justice Whitaker. He's going to get this ball. Manufacture some carries. And here's Whitaker. A good first down. Staying inbounds is key there. Letting the clock keep ticking. Defensive tackle. Can't do anything about that. I wanted to go on the outside. Maybe hold that block. Just cut it upfield. Ooh, I think Lane might be open here. Nope, that's a dumb throw. But Whitaker was open in the middle. Throw it away. Throw it away. And there's Chestnut. Chestnut into the end zone. And that is a big, big, big nail in the proverbial coffin. 38-14 against Oregon. We've had a very clean game. Rousseau, I think we frankly have seen some of the formations that Oregon has put themselves into, and we've saw the matchup, the mismatches, and we've taken apart this defense through those mismatches just by looking at who is there and seeing what we can do. And what a play by DeBose off the edge. Marquise DeBose has not been a consistent performer, but he's come in clutch over the past 3 or 4 games. Zhang has been the one that has been absolutely insane off the edge, and I think when we go into the next dynasty, next long form dynasty like this, Athletes who can pass rush might be something that I think about. And that's him gone. Okay, maybe not. That's just putting two guys in the same area and forcing the safety to pick. Safety picked correctly though. Smith is the most dangerous on the middle, the speed. All right, fourth quarter. Let's hang it tall right now. Quick throw and block. All right, they're going for 2-point conversion. And they'll get it. It's a good power run. Run the football behind our left tackle, who's I think our best lineman. Know where to go there. We're gonna get a mismatch here. Give it to Mentor, dump it off. There we go. Chestnut with a first down. He's been an absolute security blanket for Rousseau on big plays. I put too much air into that. Okay. We need to run the football. Stop trying to do the smart. Okay, a little razzle dazzle with that RPO. And DeBose. That's not good. He's been our best pass rusher in this game. I like a block. They pushed out of bounds. It's the tight end. Tight end beats both of them. All right. We need to play serious. We're trying to make it an 8-point game. And it's not. It's a 10-point game. Still a 2-possession game. Good play, my Mentor. Cut it back. Stay in bounds. I wanted to end it, and they're going and blitzing that. I'm not the greatest. You hear? Keep him in bounds. Okay. How did Gibson get... You know what? It was supposed to be an over-under. He wasn't supposed to be there. All right, it's going to come down to this. Interesting. They're going to kick it off. Put it in the hands of their defense. Now I'm going to put it in the hands of Lane. And there's this Mentor almost getting a first down there. I think we just need this first down, and we have it. There it is. Go down, Mentor. We have the ball game. We are Big Ten champions. Kneel it down. Ricky Rousseau. Big day. We move to 13-0. And there it is. Let's hoist the trophy. And thinking about playing who we will play after the bye. It will likely be Texas. If it is Texas, it's going to be a hell of a game. A hell of a game if it's Texas. A lot of speed in this receiving core. And if we go play an SEC team, it's going to be even more speed on the outside. And we're going to have to deal with that. But first, let's celebrate here. Big Ten champions. Let's go. Ricky Rousseau, 25-35 at 354 touchdowns, 1 interception. In a rushing, over 75 on the ground off 16 carries. Receiving, Lane with about 41 off 9 catches, 2 touchdowns. Whitaker with 88 yards, 5 catches and a touchdown. We had Chestnut, that big catch, and a couple of key third down catches. 3 for 40 and a touchdown. In the blocking, give up 2 sacks, Freeman and Nash. On the defense, tackles kind of spread out here. TFLs, only 3 TFLs. No sacks. 1 interception. 4 touchdown. I think we hurried their speed up, but I felt like we had maybe 1 sack in there, but maybe not. 14-23, 317, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception for Julian Sayin. And rushing, Lieber goes 17 for 70 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Jermaine Smith goes 104, 4 catches on a touchdown. Bayless 63-yard strike. That was a touchdown. And Stevenson had 1 catch for a touchdown for 27 yards. And Eakin, who is, I think, their slot. He could be their slot. 3 catches, 17 yards, and a touchdown. Blocking, they gave up no sacks. That's right. This is a good offensive line. 15 total tackles by Makasash playing in the middle, and then Kingston Lopa, the free safety, has 10. A lot of TFLs trying to run the football here. Xavier Sims with a sack and a half. Dylan Williams with a half. Sterling Wicks with a half. Near interception is by Kingston Lopa. Big day. And it all rests on the back of none other than Ricky Rousseau. We are Big Ten champions. And we'll see what this looks like going to next week. On what this, we'll look at what the overall portion is, the conference championships, as Kyrie Azur does commit. We got our program tradition up to a B-. Nice. Deshaun Gibson, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Obviously, only 2 teams played. And Denard Lane is the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. 9 catches, 141, and 2 touchdowns. All right, so let's look at the college football bracket as it stands currently before we go into next week. On the top, it looks like West Virginia is going to take on Notre Dame. The winner will take on North Carolina. UCF will play Texas in a 9-3 bout, and the winner will take on in the Rose Bowl. Ole Miss will play Oregon. Oregon dropped to number 5 in the country as the 6th seed in the playoffs. Whoever wins that one between Oregon and Ole Miss will play Tulane. And Utah and Michigan will clash down as the 10th and 7th seed respectively. And the winner will play Georgia. Let us go to next week and we'll see how it is. And we have it. Player of the year, Ricky Rousseau. 3,800 yards, 38 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. And he is going to be your 2028 Heisman Trophy winner. Let's go. First Heisman quarterback that I have had, first Heisman period that I've had in a dynasty. Ricky Rousseau will have it. Celestius Young is the best defensive player of the year. 11 sacks, 21 tackles, and 17 TFLs. Do we have one more? Best defensive end, Celestius Young. Do we have one more? Ricky Rousseau is the best quarterback. Can't figure it because he was the Heisman Trophy winner. Roland Mentor, the transfer coming over. 164 carries, 845 yards, 6 touchdowns. The best running back in the country. And Deshaun Gibson, best defensive back. 8 interceptions this year, 2 for a touchdown, and 38 tackles. Do we have one more? It's Celestius Young gets the Lombardi. Do we have another one? No, we do not. That is an insane bit. Let's look at the All-Americans really fast. There he is. Ricky Rousseau is a first-team All-American. Celestius Young is a second-team All-American nationally. Let's look at how much we conquered the Big Ten in this. Mentor and Rousseau, first team All-Americans Big Ten. There's Young. Cedric Block is in there. And the second team, there's no one in the second team. And then Butcher and Justice Whitaker are the freshmen. And Eric Warrior is also in there. All right, let's look at the college football bracket. We got to go one more week, don't we? Yes, we got to go one more week to see that. Now here we go. We will see who we match up against. I'm thinking it's going to be Texas. And it will be UCF upset the Texas Longhorns to face us in the Rose Bowl. What a turn of events that we will get UCF. Let's see it. That was a 31-23 win over Texas. Notre Dame a 4-point win over West Virginia. Oregon just demolishing Ole Miss to play Tulane. And Utah 10-point win over Michigan to play Georgia. This is an insane bit of bracket with Texas losing to UCF. So in the next episode, we will play in the Rose Bowl against UCF. Can we defeat the people, the team, the guys who ended up beating Texas? Later, guys.